Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. So today I thought I would take you through my sexiest, most intoxicating winter date fragrances. You know I love a good date fragrance, so this is one of my favorite topics. I also love winter fragrances in general, so I'm really excited to get into this. I've got a really good lineup for you. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I'd love it if you would subscribe, hit the bell, come and follow me over on Instagram and TikTok, and let's get into it. Okay, you know what I'm going to start off with. It's obviously going to be Perla Possibilities. This is just, it's my most worn scent of the moment. I am truly in love with this. I can't stop talking about it. Like, it's been months now. The obsession still isn't over. It's not going to be over. This is, it is everything to me, and it is the most sexy, intoxicating, amazing ambery floral fragrance. It's predominantly rose. There's some Petallia in there as well. It's got cashmere in, it's got a woodiness to it, it's got vanilla, so it's got some sweetness in it as well. It's just got like this ambery quality. There's some pink pepper in there as well, which gives it a little bit of a kick. And it's just so sexy, it's so sultry, it's so feminine, and it is so perfect for a date. I am in love. Next I have Glamour by Micallef, and this is a fragrance that I have been sometimes layering with Possibilities, and they just go so well together. I mentioned this in my last fragrance video, and one of you guys was like, I literally just paused this video to go and try that combo and it smells amazing, and I was like, yes, because it really does. Like, these two, if you're into fragrance layering, they're a match made in heaven. They don't smell similar, but they're just both amazing floral fragrances. This one is predominantly jasmine. It's just this gorgeous indolic carnal jasmine, and it does have some similar notes. It's got a woodiness to it, it's got cashmere woods, it's got vanilla. This has a little bit of a fruity quality, which just sort of lifts the fragrance. It's not in any way a fruity fragrance, but it has plum, it has peach, and all of the notes in this just work together to support the jasmine, and it is just, again, it's a very, very sexy, feminine, womanly, glamorous fragrance. I do have my 10% off code with Micallef, Kate10 for 10% off the website. Next up is a really dark and sexy and mysterious fragrance, and it is Secret Tryst by Fragrance Du Bois. This is from Fragrance Du Bois' For Lovers collection. It's just, I've mentioned this numerous times on my channel again, but this is just very like rich and dark and deep and resinous. There's labdanum in here, there's some saffron and cardamom. It's like warm, and it's got a little bit of spiciness, but it's mostly just this gorgeous, deep, resinous, slightly woody fragrance. Did I mention? I did mention that this is from the For Lovers collection, which is Fragrance Du Bois' collection that is created specifically to share with your partner, which I think is a really, really nice concept. And this just smells naughty. It does, it smells a little bit naughty and like you've got some hidden secrets. It really does smell like you're having some sort of like naughty affair. Honestly, it's amazing. Next up I have the new Kayali fragrance. This is Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli 64. And guys, this fragrance, when I tell you, every single time Kayali launch a new fragrance, I'm like, this is my favourite from Kayali. They've done it again. I don't know. Mona just knows what we want, and she keeps on bringing it. Like, she keeps on outdoing herself every single time. This is an amazing vanilla fragrance. You guys know how much I love vanilla, so I had very, very high expectations for this, especially since Mona said that she wanted to create a vanilla that was more intense and I think projected more than their original Vanilla 28, which I also really, really like, but it does sit closer to the skin, so I love that one for layering. This is such a rich, deep, delicious and decadent vanilla. The patchouli note in this is quite prominent, and I'm not usually a massive patchouli fan, but I really like the way it's done in this fragrance. It does have that sort of sweetness to it, but it's also got this boozy quality. There's a rum note in here. You also get the oud in this fragrance, which elevates it amazingly. It's just got so much depth. It's woody. It's got this gorgeous creme brulee vibe, and it also, to me, has this sort of chocolatey facet. I don't know where I'm getting that from, but it's all in all just a very delicious, rich, deep, just beautiful fragrance. It really does smell elevated, sophisticated, and actually I have been layering this. Not that you need to layer it, but you know I love a good layering combo. Layer this over Secret Trist by Fragrance Du Bois, Thank Me Later. Next I have Jardin de Misfa by Une Nuit Nomade. This is a brand that I've recently discovered and they are amazing. Like, I had a full discovery kit from them. They are incredible. Each fragrance is inspired by travels to different parts of the world. This one is inspired by Oman, and it just... you guys know I'm half Middle Eastern, and this really does have that Middle Eastern feel to it, which I love. Actually, this one also has a Middle Eastern feel. But yeah, this smells like sticky, sweet dates. There's almond in here, there's cardamom, there's a saffron note, which is gorgeous. There's lots of saffron in here, and it's got what I kind of feel is this really hot pink rose. It's just very, very like sticky, sweet, delicious. It's so delicious. I've been wearing this at the moment, but honestly you could wear this at any time of year. I would probably only wear this on an evening in spring and summer though, because it is quite intense. It's just gorgeous. That saffron note really elevates the fragrance. I'm totally in love with this. This is another brand that I have a discount code for, Kate10 for 10% off your order. I'll leave all of the links and information for all of the fragrances that I'm mentioning in the description box below for you guys. Next I have the most stunning fragrance. It is Gorgeous by Michael Kors, and this is such a warm, sensual, feminine fragrance. It really makes me feel beautiful when I wear it. This is one again that you could wear all year round, but I just think it's a floral that works really, really well in winter time. So I wanted to include it in this video because it would work so well for a day, during the day, on a night time, whenever. It is the most beautiful mix of white florals. It's predominantly tuberose and ylang ylang, but it also has jasmine, orange blossom. The tuberose and ylang ylang combo doesn't turn tropical though, which I really like. And there are so many notes in this fragrance that really ground it. It's got tobacco, it's got woody notes, it's got benzoin, it's got tonka bean as well. It's just got this gorgeous, like, I don't know how to describe it. The base is beautiful. It's got a grounded quality. It's also got some sweetness. It's just got this velvety plush feel, and it really just supports all of those white florals, and it's just really, really, it is a gorgeous fragrance. I want to describe it as gorgeous. The name is perfect. Next I have Nishane Favonius. This is their Harrods exclusive, and it is so fitting for Harrods. Honestly, it really does smell like Harrods clientele to a T. It's very refined, very luxurious. It is just the most stunning rose and oud combination. It also has this beautiful, delicious, sweet fruitiness, especially in the opening. It's got a slight sort of incensey quality to it. It's very, very woody, it's dark, it's mysterious, and it is so luxurious. I love this so much. You guys know I love a good rose and oud combination. Those two notes just go together so well, and I have my favorites, but guys, when I tell you this fragrance has gone to the top of my list of my favorite rose and oud combinations ever. This is truly a masterpiece. I love it so, so much. Honestly, you know how much I love Nishane as a brand. They really do create exquisite fragrances. I love that this is a Harrods exclusive as well. It just makes it a little bit more special, if that's even possible. But this is when you're going on like a really nice dinner date, or you just really want to dress up and feel luxurious. This is the fragrance. It is stunning. Next I have Preciosa by Perla. This is such a gorgeous spicy rose and vanilla fragrance. It's got some citrus in the top, it's got some bergamot, but it's also got some saffron and pink pepper in there, which give it that spiciness. It's predominantly rose, but there's also some freesia and geranium in here, and then it's got this sort of woody vanilla-y base, and it is just stunning. It sits in the same sort of fragrance category as fragrances like Gentle Fluidity Gold by MFK or Mancera Roses Vanille. If you like those types of fragrances, I think you'll definitely like this as well. What I love about this though is that it has a freshness to it. So while it does have that sweetness, it's also sort of, it's got this, I want to say like an effervescent quality, and it has a freshness to it, which makes it so perfect for during the day as well as on an evening. This isn't a loud fragrance by any means, which I love because this type of scent profile can sometimes be quite loud, and I love that this isn't. That freshness really works well within the fragrance, and it's just gorgeous. I love a good spicy rose, and the vanilla is beautiful. It's really fun, flirty and sexy, and I just love it. Next I have Jimmy Choo I Want Choo Forever. This is such a gorgeous cherry fragrance. It's very glamorous, very sexy, very like night out in winter appropriate, but you can also wear it during the day. The cherry is supported by just such a lovely mix of notes. There's almond in here, there's tonka bean, there's rose, jasmine. It has this gorgeous sort of creamy quality to it. There's some vanilla in here as well. It's got some sweetness, but it's not too sweet, and it's got a really interesting vetiver note which gives it this freshness, which I really love. Oh, it's just such a lovely fragrance. I really like this. Next is an all-time favourite for me, which I haven't mentioned in a while, so I wanted to give her some love, and it is Initio Absolute Aphrodisiac. I just want to let you know that I still love this fragrance. There are a lot of vanilla fragrances that I rave about because vanilla is one of my favourite notes, but Absolute Aphrodisiac is still to this day one of my favourite ever vanilla fragrances. It is just, it really is so sexy. It's this gorgeous, deep, rich, creamy vanilla. It's ambery. It's got this slight sort of chocolatey, powdery touch to it. It's got just a little hint of naughtiness, like a tiny animalic note. It's so sexy. I will never get over this scent. I think it is absolutely amazing, and if you're into vanilla, you need to try this if you haven't already. Guys, like I said, sexy, intoxicating fragrances are my favourite types of fragrances, so if you have any recommendations for me, then please let me know. I love chatting about fragrances in the comments with you guys. Give the video a cheeky little thumbs up as always if you enjoyed it. Like I said, I will leave links to all of the fragrances mentioned in the description box, and hopefully I'll catch you in my next video. Bye guys.